this is Tamika with Pastries, Plums, and Pie, and I'm back with another Plan With Me video. This is my spread from last week, which was the last week in October. We started November. I did a fall spread. I've been alternately doing fall spreads, and this was like a scarecrow theme, and I love this spread. I just love it. I think those scarecrows are so cute. This is one of my favorite spreads thus far. But for this week, we're going to be planning for November the 5th through the 11th. And I'm going to be doing a donut spread this week because Monday the 5th is Donut Appreciation Day. And I know in the student book there are a ton of donuts and I hardly ever use them. But I'm going to finally get some use out of them today. So I'm going to primarily be working out of here. I'm going to try to incorporate some of the stickers from the new colorful boxes. Also the original colorful boxes and maybe out of the tiny. So we shall see. So we're going to go ahead and get started. One of the very first stickers in here is this sticker that says My Sweet Life. And it has the donuts on there. And I'm going to go ahead and put this down on Monday since Monday is Donut Appreciation Day. I know I want to say it was like either in June or July there was National Donut Day. But yeah, so this is Donut Appreciation Day. So I'm going to start by putting this down on Monday. Yeah, so just when I start getting really good at getting all my plans done and completed, then the devil wants to step in and always make me sick. So that happened again this past week because the weather has fluctuated so much here in Texas. We've gone from it being hot to it being cold to it being rainy to it being sunny, and that kind of stuff just really messes with my allergies big time, and I'm over it already. Like, I'm over it. And I'm tired of getting sick from my allergies because it really incapacitates me. Like, I really can't get much done when I'm really sick from them. So, yeah, they have a medication for everything, but I'm not a medication kind of person. I really don't like taking meds. So I will avoid them at all costs if possible. But yeah, so hopefully better week this week. Like, all of a sudden on, what was it, Halloween, it just poured down that night. It was weird. It was like, okay, the rain just came back out of nowhere. Let's see, I take this Sweet Life to balance that Sweet Life, and I'm going to put this down here, the bottom, Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, so, I don't know. We just need to have some consistent weather. It just really needs to decide what it's going to do, and it just needs to stop fluctuating because it's really getting on my nerves. And then I have this Life is Better with Sprinkles. Do I want to put this up higher? I think I'll do this instead of like a weekend banner, which I don't always do weekend banners anyway. I know a lot of people are consistent with that. I usually tend to forget to even put a weekend banner, but I'll just put that up there. And then I have tons of donuts, and I haven't quite decided how I was going to use them. I thought about, let's see, I can definitely put some up here in between the dates. I can definitely do that. I wanted to make like a big donut across the spread, but then after thinking that through, I figured it was going to take up too much of my space. If I had a light week and not much, then it probably would have worked for me. I really wish I could have done that because I thought that would have came out like really cute. I was going to draw like a big donut and then use those. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe I'll try that another time. I don't know. I thought it was going to be a cute idea. But it wasn't going to be functional, and I needed it to be functional. All right, so we'll start there. Let me start getting my plans down, and then we can maybe figure out something else. So there's a lot of colors to kind of work with here. I think I could do some pinks, you know, with the sprinkles. That brings in a lot more colors. There's the purple on the washi down here. No, I didn't show you my washi. So I have this donut washi with a purple background. Okay. And then I have one with the sprinkles. And I think I might have used the sprinkle one before. So those bring in a lot more colors that I can use. So I'm going to try to stay with the purples, pinks, and probably the yellow, because the yellow is in the sprinkles and it's also in this sticker here. So I have not used, I don't think, much out of this book. I think I put a few of these stickers on my, I made me a little faith journal. But yeah, otherwise I haven't really used any of these yet. Let's see, so I need to mark work. I'm going to use this one here to mark work on Monday. And then I need to mark, of course, my tutoring appointments. Let's see, let's go into some yellows. This one's cute. So we'll put this one down on Tuesday. And then let me see if I can't find maybe a purple like that to put down for Thursday. Let's try this one. I like the silver foiled ones. I really like those. I'm more of a silver person than gold, and anyways, and of course I like purple. So yeah, let's see here. Oh guys, I'm gonna start working out this week. I say that in a very depressing manner, don't I? I'm saying this because I need y'all to pray for me. Pray. I'm going to work out 3 days this week. And it's going to be like 3 days in a row. So, oh yeah. Prayers are definitely going to be needed. Definitely. Oh, that's a gold foil. I don't want to do gold since I've already been doing silver. So I'll put that one back. I'm having a thought that there probably isn't going to be yellow with silver foil, because that probably would look a little weird, I'm thinking. But let's see. Yeah, most of the yellows have gold foil, but they do have these that don't have any foil on them at all. So we can use one of these and put this on Wednesday. And then I want one more. Let's try a pink one. I think pink was in the very front here. So let's try pink. Similar to that. If y'all hear this little buzzing noise, it is a stinking fly that is in here, and it's about to get on my last nerve. Like, no joke. I don't like flies. They're nasty. This one is a little bigger than the other two, but that's okay. Alright. And so while I'm at it, let me just go in here, because I know they have something for Jim in this tiny book. I don't really have any big plans other than my normal plans this week, other than incorporating going to the gym. So that's like a big deal for me. I'm going to put one of these planner stickers down too. I don't have any purple planner stickers. Nope. That's gold foil, gold foil. Oh God, they're all gold foil, aren't they? Oh, except for these. Okay. So we'll use this one. I'm going to lightly put that down right now because I might want to move it depending on what else I put on Sunday. Okay, but here we go. So we're going to use some of these to mark gym days. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. And I don't know if you guys know, I've probably mentioned this before, but I've only actually gone to the gym, an actual gym, like one time. Like, the gym is just not something that I do. So, yeah, that's just going to be interesting. It's just going to be interesting. You know, I could mix that up and put, because I don't like this color actually with that. I can put the little weight sticker instead because I don't really think this color works. So I'll put that little weight sticker. So, I was saying in one of my recent videos that there's like a gym literally like around the corner from my house, and if I actually wanted to, I could walk to it. My brother frequents the gym. I personally, that's not one to come up right. I personally had never been there. Yeah, that's gonna have to stay. So I decided, you know, my brother talked to the owner and was telling her that I was kind of interested, and you know, and so I went and talked with her. So she's trying to work out like a whole workout plan that she thinks would work for me for the things that I want to do. And so I'm gonna go for it. You know, I'm gonna go for it. And I know I'm gonna be dying those first few days. Oh Lord. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. So, yeah. I'm going to have my bestie on standby to come help me because I'm going to be dying. Yep. I'm going to be dying. I don't even know where I just got this sticker from. I need to figure it out so I can put this part back. Okay, I don't know. So I'm just going to set it there. Now, I saw a yellow checklist just now. This one. I like how they have these boxed lists too. Those are cute. I could put this and that would kind of balance that box from over there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm put this down on Thursday. That's a little crooked. One of my plans this week is to go to one of the high schools that I used to work at. I didn't teach at this high school. This was when I was still getting my degree and I worked there. I'm going to go talk to them about possibly doing some contract work for tutoring. I definitely won't be going back to any of those schools that I actually taught at. Those schools, no, I don't want to go back to a place that was unhealthy for me. No, thank you. I am proud of myself though, because last week I was able to finish another part to my blog series on why I left teaching. I hadn't really done that, so I had been hesitant to do that because writing about it is like reliving it every time. But I did get some of that done. Last week I did get another part up. So I figured what I need to do is write it in smaller parts, and that way it's not so overwhelming, I guess. Yeah. So maybe that's what I'm going to have to do in order to get it all done. So I got a checklist there on Wednesday. I want to put a couple of bullets down here on Tuesday. So I was thinking about using the donuts for that, but I'm afraid they might be too big. So I think I'm going to cut it in half. I'm not one of those people that really cut stickers a lot, but I'm going to do that today. And maybe that's why I don't do that, because then it just stuck to my scissors. Okay. Okay, so we'll put these down. And there, okay. Oh, that's kind of cute. And I think I'll do that on Thursday. No, I'll do that on Friday as well. So yeah, this school that I was talking about, I worked in their front office while I was finishing up school. And the co-founders, they really liked me and what I brought to the place, and so I'm gonna go talk with them and see if they are in need of some contract work and see if we can make that happen. I'm just trying to improve my client base right now with my tutoring before things get out of control and kids start getting too far behind in school and things like that. That's what I want to do. So we're going to see if we can get that to work. And let's see, I'm going to put a small checklist on Saturday because I usually don't do much on Saturdays. That is my day of worship. So I don't do much on Saturdays at all. So I'm going to put this on my Bible lesson, and then I know I want a small checklist. Let me go in the first colorful boxes. Since I've done a little silver foil on some of these stickers, I'm going to get one of those silver checklists. Turn it the other way. But yeah, so for the month of November, I am offering, as a show of gratitude, a 10% discount on the first tutoring session. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for this month. You know what? I still need this book. Hold on. But yeah, what I'm pretty much trying to do is prompt parents to, if your child needs the tutoring, get it now before it gets out of control. That's my thing. Because I had a client before, and I think she thought I was just going to work a miracle. It was that her son was behind like 11 assignments in class. 11. And this is our first appointment together. And it was as if she thought, I don't know what she thought, to tell you the truth. And I let her know from the start. I was like, well, I can tell you this. We're not going to get all of these 11 assignments done before I leave here. I mean, we have a 1-hour session. Like, all of this is just not getting done today. And it got to the point where you could tell the kid wasn't serious about it. And contrary to popular belief, a teacher or tutor can do all that they can, but if that child is not going to buy into their own education, then there is not much that we can do. Like, it's almost like in vain, like the work that we're trying to do. So she didn't want me to give up tutoring him, but I told her, I said, you know, it's a waste of my time and it's a waste of your money because he's not doing his part. And I said, you might as well just let him get the tutoring from his school because it was free. Like, the tutoring from the school was free. Why pay for tutoring if the kid's not going to do what the kid needs to do? So even though she could get him free tutoring, she still wanted me to do the tutoring. And I was just, I'm sorry, I just thought it was just not conducive because he's just not going to do what he needs to do. Like, literally, one day he tried to pay me. I kid you not. His mom wasn't there that day that I went to tutor. And he tried to pay me to do the homework for him. And he said, oh, I know you had a long day and you probably just want to get home. So I have the money for the appointment, and then I'm willing to add some more of my own money if you just do the homework for me, and then you can just go home. And I was floored, to say the least. Just absolutely floored. And I told him, I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. You know what? I wanted to use these. Oh, man. I did want to use these. You know what? I'm going to pull this up. But yeah, he tried to pay me off to do his homework that day. And then after I told him I wasn't going to do it, he started begging me not to tell his mom. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I do need to tell her about this. And so I did tell her. She was very embarrassed, you know, that he tried to pay me off. But, like, that kid was just, he had pretty much given up on his own education. And, you know, none of my tutoring clients really live near me. So I was going quite a distance to be at their home to tutor him. And I just felt like, you know, it just wasn't worth it, because he wasn't doing what he needed to do. I have this other one here with the sprinkles, but I don't really think that color is going to work, so I'm not going to use that one after all. I thought about using coffee cups, even though I don't drink coffee. I mean, coffee does go with donuts. I guess I'll put a few of these. So here. And then we'll put another coffee cup. Yeah, I'm not a coffee person, y'all. Like, not at all. Like, ugh. I don't even know how people drink coffee. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to do it. It's just, ugh. It is so not appealing to me. Okay, I think I want to stop because I think it's going to become a little bit too much. I was going to put bullets and stuff over here, but I don't really see anything small enough. And then there were other donut stickers in here that I thought about using, but I'm going to skip on those as well. Yeah, so I'm not going to use the ones that are on this page. I think that's going to be it. Let's see. I do have these. I can use these for the important things I need to remember for the week. Okay, and that's going to be it. So let's put these back on the disc. Yeah, yeah, someone was telling me they like how I say pastries, pumpkin pie, PI. But yeah, like I've explained before, the PI is because of the math symbol pi, since I do teach and tutor math. So there's our appreciation to donuts. I have to try and make sure that I get some donuts on Monday to show my appreciation. Y'all know I like pastries, hence the name. So yeah, it's really cute. I'm glad I balanced out some of the yellow. I kind of feel like I could use a little bit more of it around here somewhere. Actually, I didn't put anything down to do my bullets and stuff on Sunday. Hold on a minute. We're almost done. I'm going to put a couple of the, oh, they're gold foil. That's right. They're gold foil. Is that silver? Nope, gold. Gold. I don't want another checklist either. That's the thing. I have this, but if I could find something else like that. If I find something else like this little exclamation point in the yellow, then that would work. But otherwise, let's see. And I don't want another checklist. I want bullets. Well, maybe we won't be bringing in the yellow anymore after all. But I mean, there is some yellow here. I just need some bullets right there. So let's look in this tiny book. There we go. Perfect. These little checklets. What? Glad I looked back in this book. All right, and that concludes our spread for this week. So once again, this is a theme all dedicated to Donut Appreciation Day, which is on Monday the 5th. And this is my completed spread for the 5th through the 11th. So I hope you guys like it. I think it's cute, colorful, making me want a donut. Yeah, not good. Thank God I'm going to the gym so I can work off all of my pastries that I eat throughout the week. Alrighty, so you guys know what to do. Go ahead and slay. That's right. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, especially if you love the content that I'm putting out. Be sure to like the video as well, and be sure to accept the alerts. I have some very interesting things coming up for you guys, and I don't want you to miss out on it. So until next time, guys, bye-bye.